In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 new things you can try. So, before starting the video, please like this video. Do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. 10. Snoop around an eccentric star's living room. As of now, the Parisian townhouse where the celebrated, and more than occasionally contentious, French musician Serge Gainsbourg spent the last 2 decades of his life is considered to be something of an unofficial shrine to his memory. The interior has been fully locked off to the public since Gainsbourg's death in 1991, but it will reopen as a museum dedicated to his life and work in the spring of 2019. The project is being overseen by Serge's daughter, Charlotte, who is an actor and singer. The major attraction will undoubtedly be Serge's notoriously unusual living room, complete with piano, Art Deco bar, and a vast collection of sculptures, among other things. 9. Catch a gig at a stunning new concert hall. Budapest, Hungary. Although there aren't 4,000 holes in Budapest, the perforated white roof atop Fujimoto's House of Music in City Park is the next best thing. Because of its approximately 100 cavities, natural light, trees, and sound are able to permeate the 2 concert arenas, exhibition rooms, and library, which are all connected by majestic spiral stairs. The use of all-glass exteriors encourages the use of renewable energy sources. This is the centerpiece of the League at Budapest project, which is regenerating ancient grounds on the outskirts of Pest's northeast side. A new museum of ethnography will be built on the site after it opens in early 2022. 8. Get to know Coco Chanel through her garms. Melbourne, Australia is a city with a lot of history. This is the first exhibition in Australia to focus completely on the life and work of 20th century French designer Gabrielle, aka Coco Chanel, and it will be on display at the National Gallery of Victoria until April 25. The show is on display until April 25. Melbourne will be the first city outside of France to host the huge touring show, which is being organized in partnership with Paris's preeminent fashion museum, the Palais Galliera. An exhibition including over 100 Chanel outfits will be on display at the National Gallery of Victoria, NGV, and it will explore the fashion designer's continuing effect on perfume, jewelry, and accessory design, with a multimedia twist that is unique to the Australian Museum. 7. Visit a once-in-a-decade flower show. Almere is a city in the Netherlands. Even the word spectacular doesn't come close to expressing the scope of the Floriade International Horticultural Display, which is so massive that it only takes place once every 10 years. The 2022 edition, which begins on April 14 in the Dutch city of Almere, will bring together a diverse range of issues under the banner of developing green cities, and will feature a plethora of pavilions, an arboretum, a stunning greenhouse complex, and a diverse range of art and culture events. Along with 40 country pavilions, live music, seminars, and a cable car ride that soars above the park, the new, custom-built waterside complex will have a variety of other amenities. It's no surprise that it's referred to as the world's ultimate flower exhibition. 6. Discover the black filmmakers who pushed cinema forward. Los Angeles, California, United States. Despite the fact that it is possible to track the decades of Oscar winners in a linear fashion, it is not possible to do the same with the history of cinema. There are several stories that have pushed the medium forward, as the new Academy Museum's collection so effectively demonstrates. As a result, following its retrospective of acclaimed animator Hayao Miyazaki, the Los Angeles Museum of Contemporary Art will devote its next exhibition to nearly a full century of often overlooked movies. Regeneration, a collaboration with the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C., explores the works of black filmmakers from the beginnings of the motion picture business to the civil rights era. Which is scheduled to open in the second half of 2022, will be advised by filmmakers Ava DuVernay and Charles Burnett and will be on display in New York City. 5. Browse an art museum of epic proportions. Oslo is the capital of Norway. The new National Museum of Norway, which will open in June 2022, will surpass the current National Museum of Norway as the largest museum in the Nordic region, and, no doubt, further cement Oslo's position as one of Europe's great cultural capitals. Over 100,000 pieces are housed in the museum's collection, with highlights including the Norwegian Baldishol tapestry, which dates back to 1150, Edvard Munch's painting The Scream, and a collection of Golden Age Flemish landscapes. A highlight of the new structure is the 2,400 square meter light hall at the top, with its glittering marble glass surrounds creating a really brilliant backdrop for the museum's numerous masterpieces. The light hall is the largest of its kind in the world. The building, which is located in the heart of the bustling Aker Harbor district, has also received accolades for its energy efficiency and low environmental impact. 4. Peek behind the Broadway curtain. Those planning to see a Broadway performance next summer may want to consider arriving a few hours early to avoid missing the show. They'll be able to spend more time exploring the brand new Museum of Broadway, which will be the first ever institution dedicated to the history of the Great White Way, as a result of this arrangement. The 3 sections of the new museum will be separated into 3 sections. It will be divided into 3 sections: a map room, which will depict how New York's theater scene evolved over time and eventually settled in Times Square; a second, which will depict the evolution of Broadway art through various artifacts and works of art; and a third, which will be called Backstage, which will delve into the lives of the working professionals who make the shows happen every day on the Broadway stage. It's certain to be an educational and fascinating look behind the curtain of a major corporation. 3. Hit up the world's most remote club night. Ingjeri is a town in Iceland. Have you grown tired of going out to eat again? Is it too much to ask for sticky floors, hot ceilings, and a pricey taxi ride home? Alternatively, how about throwing a party at the end of the world just to spice it all up? Detour Discotheque has you covered when it comes to dancing. It won't be long until a pop-up club night patterned on the discos of 1970s New York appears in the fishing village of Ingjeri, in Iceland's West Fjords, from April 29 to 30. The venue will have a capacity of about 160 people, making it an extremely intimate setting. The music will be provided by a lineup of DJs from Iceland, the United States, and the United Kingdom, and the room will be decked with a massive spinning mirror ball, of course. It is the first in a series of parties that will take place in distant spots around the world, and it will undoubtedly be a night to remember. 2. Book a show at this colossal new theater. Taiwan's capital city is Taipei. Taipei Performing Arts Center, which will open in summer 2022 after 7 years and 5.4 billion Taiwan dollars, 147 million pounds, will no doubt impress tourists when it opens its doors 7 years after it was originally scheduled to do so. This stunning edifice, which resembles an industrial cake with a big silver spherical expanding towards a neighboring metro station, has been attracting attention for years as development has progressed slowly but steadily. An 800-seat playhouse is nestled snugly within the ball, while 2 similarly startling box-like protrusions hold another 1,500-seat grand theater and an 800-seat multiform theater within the ball's interior. The best feature of this bizarre theater, which was built by architects Rem Koolhaas and David Giannotten, is a circular walkway that connects all 3 auditoriums and has windows that lead to hidden places, and which can be freely accessed by the public. This is a show that we are looking forward to seeing. 1. Retrace the Silk Road by train. Tashkent to Khiva, Uzbekistan by high-speed train. You'll be able to follow in Marco Polo's footsteps from the flashy capital Tashkent to the sand-dusted city of Khiva in the west, all within a few months of each other. The development of Uzbekistan's railways will make the city of Khiva, which is home to 94 mosques and 63 madrasas and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, more easily accessible to tourists. What's more, you know what's very cool? The new Silk Road Samarkand Museum, as well as the National State Museum of Arts, are both scheduled to open in 2022, and will no likely shed much light on the region's long history of trading. So, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know in comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification to our channel before you go. Thank you so much for watching.